Well, once again, we find ourselves in Puerto Rico with problems besides Maria and what people suffer every day of their life from not being able to find decent jobs, from company moving out of PR to DR, different countries, Mexico, Indonesia. Um, it's always been a problem with the left, the right, Democrats, Republicans. Seems to be the norm that is okay to steal. Um, and it's not all right because I moved out of PR when I was 23 years old, looking for a better life. It's not what I wanted to do. I enjoyed being in the island. I enjoyed being around my friends, family. They had a great time. They don't have any big problems. Besides, have to have like three different jobs just to be able to barely pay my bills. This is after even I went to school. A lot of people goes through the same thing. We work hard. Um, some people get better educations than others, have a better life. All come from people with money. In my case, we're really poor. My mother worked really hard to give us whatever they could. Um, but it's sad to say, after all these years, I've been here for almost 20 years, that nothing have changed. I would say I'll probably retire down there because it's definitely cheaper. I can definitely not afford to retire in Connecticut. And Connecticut's been it's been good to me. I have a decent job. Can complain. Um, but it's sad to see what people goes through Puerto Rico, including most of my family. My mom's living there. My father lived there. My sister, a lot of friends, cousins, aunts, a lot of the new generation. They're all struggling on a day-to-day basis to just to be able to make it. And something like this happened where government of Puerto Rico decide to write or chat about criticizing gay community, or the say some foul language about women, and besides all the corruption charges that's going through his administration. And in this case, it did happen to him. I mean, it's not only him; it's been the previous administration. I mean, it's just years and years of corruption. Even President Trump said it. You don't trust government of Puerto Rico to even send any more money to the island because it's gonna be somebody just gonna pocket it. And it's sad because the people that need it the most are the one who's gonna suffer just because the action of few. And once again, it's been like that with the left and the right. Republicans go up in power, they do that thing. Democrats get empowered, they do the same thing. Everybody steals, and it's a shame. As a Puerto Rican, I feel deeply offended by when somebody comes to me, oh, you know what's happening in Puerto Rico, and people are corrupted, and I mean, not everybody. It just seems to be that anybody that gets in politics in Puerto Rico is just get ruined, or it's so easy just to say yes. Um, Hopefully something happen. With all this, I'm hoping that changes. People realize that something has got to happen for Puerto Rico to be able to move forward and get out of the hole that we are. and be respected and not just be known for a an island of you know people that steal money, government from the government up. Everybody's corrupted. Definitely, it's a sad day. Hopefully, something good comes out of this. Hopefully, government Ricky decide to resign, and somebody else hopefully takes over and do the right thing. Um, it's sad, I live in Connecticut pretty much by myself. Only have few friends here. I don't have a family here, and from time to time, I keep an eye on the island's news and everything that's going on in Puerto Rico. And it's sad to see this type of things, the crime rising. And I know there's a lot of good people in Puerto Rico. I know there's a lot of decent people and honest people. Something's got to give. I'm hoping to God that this time around things will start changing. I know a lot of people are pulling together and voicing their opinions, and I'm just hoping that something good come out of this and some serious changes happen in Puerto Rico, because otherwise, the island is pretty much bankrupt, and I don't think the United States is going to be able to balance out every single time. We part of the United States, but once again, it's not fair that taxpayer money like me and some others in the United States I get sent out to PR and be used to something that is not appropriate, instead of going to rebuilding schools, education, more policemen to police our streets, to deal with crime, drugs, and corrupt people. Well, let's see what's going on in the next couple of days. Something hopefully good happened tonight. Hopefully this guy had the decency to quit, instead of just staying in power. I don't know why, because nobody wants him in power. He's definitely, the people are putting the pressure, the media are putting the pressure, and hopefully he does the right thing and get out. Let somebody else get on his place and hopefully start fixing all this mess. God bless.